It is a true medical mystery.
1 in 150.
1 in 150.
1 in 150.
Are diagnosed.
Struggling with autism.
That's over 5,000 Nevada children.
With autism.
Autism.
1 in 150 will get autism. So those numbers are truly shocking. My little grandson, I knew something was wrong.
It creates problems for him in school. It creates problems with the peer groups.
It just never goes away. Their lives really are hostage to those conditions.
He was losing his vocabulary, losing his potty training. I had 3 children. I know that this doesn't happen to this extent.
Without treatment, these kids could end up in an institution when they grow up.
It's the fastest growing epidemic in the country.
We need to get in there now. We need to raise money. We need to make the world aware of it.
We have such a growing epidemic that we need to get way ahead of it now because we were woefully behind.
Don came to me last year in November and talked to me about doing a fundraiser to honor the 100th anniversary of our governor's mansion.
We wanted to do something very special. Yeah, we could have built a fountain or bought a beautiful painting celebrating the mansion, but we thought, why not give a gift to the citizens of this state? So we commissioned a painting, and it's been underwritten and was donated to Autism Coalition of Nevada.
I think what the First Lady is doing here is great. I think this is, raising awareness for one thing. And I think as individual citizens, getting the private sector involved, getting people to donate money, those are all good because, kids with autism need a lot of help.
$90 billion it's costing our nation in cost to serve these citizens. And they expect it's going to double within the next 10 years. We have 5,000 kids in Nevada that have been diagnosed with autism. We've only been able to help so far 65 to 70 of them. And we hope to help all of them.
More children with autism than there are with cancer and diabetes and AIDS combined. So it's a growing concern.
I think all of us have to be aware of the 24/7 nature of autism.
It's critically important that we have special education teachers in our schools, that we have early diagnosis and early intervention to work with these children when they're very young.
They have certain learning needs that are different from other kids, and a lot of doctors don't know how to deal with it, a lot of teachers don't know how to deal with it, and there's a lot more research that needs to be done.
My daughter's lucky. She's a child that got 35 hours a week for 4 years, and now she's 14. She's in all regular education classes except for math. She just made it into a magnet school for high school. So there is hope for these kids.
So what we have done is done a preliminary shoot at the mansion with stand-ins, and we have 36 people in the painting. We're recreating that day, the ribbon cutting ceremony. So what I do is I come and photograph these people in different positions doing different things, then provide them with the photographs so that they can go through and say, well, these work for me. And then I can pick from those and fit them into the scene so that when it's all done, it looks like everybody was there at the same time and on the same date.
Many years ago when I was governor, I participated in one of Steve Saylor's projects. It was very, very successful. Those prints are really prized now, and people really are willing to spend a fair amount of money to get them.
Yeah, the painting came out just under 10 years ago. It originally sold for $1,000 to $1,200, and they're now $25,000 if you can find one. Don contacted the 6 living governors, and they all agreed that they would pose to be in this painting. We also are gathering up 24 to 30 celebrities.
Well, I'm just thrilled and elated to be a part of this event, and autism is something that touches home for me and my family. My cousin had a daughter who was born autistic, and they didn't diagnose it early enough, and it's been very, very difficult and very challenging. And this is something that I personally believe in and support, and I really hope that everybody will come together and support such a really, really worthy cause.
I'm singing to you, baby. Oh, it's a great project. It's a great, it's like,
You know, the thing, I've been coming to Nevada to work here since in the 70s, in Vegas and Reno and Tahoe, and you just find within the entertainment community and within the state the most generous people in the world. And but, it's a great project and a chance for me to be immortalized. I mean, what can I tell you? I mean, with my ego, I may be a little guy, but I got a really big ego. So to be immortalized, it's fantastic.
We got to get to these kids, and we got to give them a shot at getting a good, healthy start into life. And we got to get the government and get some dollars appropriated there for this and research it, just like we do cancer. More children are becoming affected by autism at an alarming rate, and I didn't know that until recently. I've done some research, and that's pretty scary. So we need to get in there now. We need to raise money. We need to make the world aware of it. And certainly organisations like the First Lady here is involved with, we certainly need to onboard, and Commodores are on board, that's for sure.
More and more people are paying attention to it, and that's what you really have to start a movement.
Well, I'm interested in just raising the consciousness of the country.
There is help out there. Let's put our children first in this country and in our state.
There is hope for these kids. So we need to fund treatment now so that they have the chance at a real life.
Autism has taught me a lot about life, taught me more about life than I've known in all my years. Every day there's so much joy, every day your heart's broken, and every day you're overjoyed. And that's the typical day.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter.